we got our first part of the cluster we are making. Hopefully they're not broken. Needles for the cluster, but like a kind of like a baby blue, kind of, I don't know, like in the certain light they look like, see, look, but they're also, it's clear, and then the top of it, no, the bottom is blue, so hopefully the light shines through pretty good, but we will see. It'll be a lot better than the orange ones we have right now. And it looks like, so there's the RPMs, and then should be, oh, that scared me, I thought it was broken. So there's, should be 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we're good. And this is where we got them. GM gauge repairs where I got them, and I also got the face overlay too. So that should be coming soon. But thanks, Todd. Shout out to him. We're getting these pretty quick. These actually went way quicker than the other ones are in the mail. So got this other one. This other gauge, the overlay, that Cadillac Escalade overlay. And you gotta make sure too, when you buy this, you get the 5, if it's for a diesel, you need to make sure the RPMs only go to 5,000. Because I was almost bought the gas, which goes to 6,000 RPMs. So you gotta watch that out, and everything else is still the same. So, and I watched a bunch of other videos too, where like this is like more bluish, so that the incandescent bulbs look more white. So I'm hoping my white LEDs make it way more white, and then we'll have the blue needles, which will illuminate blue. So let's go get the cluster, the actual cluster lens. Here is the actual cluster lens. That's the part number. So if you, I'll put down link below to buy it. There she is, boys. You can get, this is the actual Cadillac Escalade one, because there's the other one which the rings are just silver, like a kind of mattish silver, and these are actually chrome or stainless steel rings, which is awesome. So that will do everything, and that's how they clip on, just pop in and off. So it's gonna be my first time doing this, so I'm kind of my virginity is gonna be taken on my cluster, so I'm kind of scared. The hardest part I'm scared about is the needles. That's pretty much it. Everything else is just pop in, pop out, and that's it. So wish me luck. So we're gonna take this out. All you gotta do is pop this off your little bezel, and then there are 4 7mm bolts on each corner. So it's super easy. All you gotta do is get your little drill, and all I have is a little socket you can get. So we're gonna pull that out, and then we'll pull it out and unplug it, and I'll show you the plug in the back. Kind of dusty, but yeah, there's the little plug. All you gotta do is pull this blue and turn off your dash and everything before you look. So this is it. This is what it looks like. Like, just picture it. It's gonna be awesome. Picture me rolling, and it will look sick. They've had to, in order to get the lens off, there's these little tabs in there, so you can't reach them until you take off this bottom, the back one. So we're gonna get some screwdrivers, pop these all off, and then we'll get that off. And we gotta also remember, I'm gonna take a picture of where the needles are, because you need to set them back where they were originally. So I definitely recommend taking a picture, because they say to put some post-it stickers and right there and then mark it, but we're changing the overlay face. It's obviously you're not going to be there. So yeah, I kind of broke that one right there because it was kind of hard. I'm like, I'd rather break the mount for that than break the mount that goes right here, which is a pain. So now we're just gonna pull them off with a little fork. I don't want to break anything or move anything. So here goes the old one, pulling off now. Don't no longer need that. So pull off the little edges. Done, gone. Old, new. Look at that comparison. It's crazy. And yeah, that's pretty cool. So let's pop her in and put the cover on. Okay, here she is. This is what she looks like. I've already plugged her in just to make sure, and I've kind of recalibrated some of the stuff I just kind of, oh crap, without, you know, putting it, what's the word, without actually touching them right now, because I got them perfect where I want them. So what you're gonna do is act like I'm pushing it, and you're gonna feel resistance like right here. Go just a little bit, and then put it back to where there's, turn the truck back on, and then if it's not back to 0 where it should be, then you do it again, get a little bit of resistance, then click it just a little bit, just a little more, and then move it back, and then then put it back on 0, and it should be there. Because that's why I'm doing all these, because this one like went all the way down here. Every time I try to like start the truck, I was like, oh crap, it's like limpy looking. It's like all the way like aimed at like the down here at the DIC, but everything else is perfect. And let's plug her in. I'll show you what she looks like. Okay, here we go. It looks sweet. Let me turn off the light. Oh, what the heck? Turn off. There she is. That's what she looks like. I'm definitely gonna have to change the LEDs because they're not the greatest, so I might have to switch them out, maybe with something. But that's what it looks like. And this is obviously without the lens on, which I'll show you here in a second with it on. I just gotta make sure everything's good while I have the lens off, make some adjustments if I need to. I'm excited. So 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, she's all adjusted, everything's right where it should be. Now to do what have I wanted to do so long. I've been wanting to put this on all night. Well, let's get the plastic off and put her on. Okay, so we put her back together. Everything's there. We got all the needles recalibrated and everything's working just great and fine. And I actually like that the film on the DIC is more blue, so it gives it like a more blue color, which is really sweet. I'm going to have to redo the LEDs. I don't know, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. Maybe later down the road I might do the US Speedo one, which they have a lot more designs than just the Cadillac one, but it looks sick. Like, it looks so sweet. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it makes it feel more luxury-ish or whatever. But whatever the word is, but it's really not that bad. Just take your time. The hardest parts for me was the clips on the bottom are kind of a pain because you just don't want to break it, obviously. And then also the needle recalibration, that was the worst part. But I really didn't think about the clips on the bottom, because every video I've seen, they're all like, oh yeah, you pop out this boom 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 boom, and it's like super easy, and it's like, okay, that's easy, that should not even be a hard part, but it sucks. Yeah, it does, it's hard. Get like a little hook tools like you see them have. It's like a door panel popper tool with a little kind of hooky thing in it. But yeah, that would probably help, and I don't have one, so it's kind of what made me think. But other than that, I mean, it looks perfect and clean, and that's it. All I gotta do is change the LEDs one of these days, and we should be good. I'm trying to get all angles from here, but definitely do it. It's really nice, really worth it. Might want to do the shifter Escalade one, because it has the chrome, just kind of match it. It just looks classy. And I'm just kind of, I put it in the truck, and I really don't like the blue lighting on the numbers, because it kind of goes too much with the needles. So I can fix that. See how it's blue? And I found out a trick to make it white. So I did the coolant temp or whatever. Used to be blue, like the fuel. And we're gonna make it white. We're scratching it off. It's kind of ghetto, but I learned from my other guy, because I was looking at this and I was like, wondering how did he do that? But yeah, everyone's gonna call me out on this, but it's gonna kind of look cool because it's gonna be white and blue versus just everything's blue. So as you can tell, this is what it looks like, and that's probably what this looked like. And I guess a lot of the GM vehicles, they were blue so that makes more of a white color. But I'm just gonna go for actually white, not blue. I'm gonna scratch it out. It works. I had to tape this up because it was kind of like scratching a little bit, like a little slight scratches, so I taped it up right there with a little masking tape. And so I've gotten most of it off. It looks really crappy. I kind of left the little fuel sign blue, so that'll be blue. It kind of looks a little awful, but if it looks bad, it's not that bad to replace. So, but yeah, so here's this. So it's all white, see? La la la. And you can tell I haven't done that yet. The transmission or the RPMs, and they're blue. Look at that, compared to that. And the little blue diesel fuel line will be blue still. So that's it right there. Gotta keep scratching. Also, the thing I've found the best is the little razor. That's the fastest way. Just kind of scratch it off a little bit, like nails on a chalkboard. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I think it looks a lot cleaner. Look at that. And the little blue diesel sign right there, or the fuel light. I kind of wish I would have, I started scraping these little things off already, and I was like, oh, I should have left it on. Then I was like, because I'm not going to just, I don't know. It was just like, So I left that one alone, and then the needles will be blue too. So kind of gives a little cool color. But I kind of wish I would have done that, but I didn't. But nothing to do about it now. But I think it's going to look cool once I get all the things back together. But yeah, it looks a lot better now. Have the needles in. I think it looks a lot better, way better. So now I got to recalibrate everything, and it's kind of nice because I have my CTS2, so I can actually see digital meters. Like, I'm pretty sure the transmission's not that hot. I haven't ran the truck for a couple of hours, so it's 86 degrees and it's over 100, so I don't have to do that. So kind of a little bit, so you gotta kind of just adjust a little bit. So put it there, and the RPM is about 680. It's about right there. Miles an hour is obviously not going anywhere. The oil pressure is 51. It's close enough. It's about a little off voltage. Yeah, but you get the idea. Yeah, anyways. So always the one I always worry about the most is the gas or the fuel, because obviously you don't want to run out of fuel and you're like, oh, I still had a quarter of a tank and I'm empty. So, but I haven't put the bezel on yet, but I will show you in the morning. So I'm gonna go to bed. But yeah, it took me about a good 30-40 minutes to scratch all of it off, and there's no scratch marks at all. You can't see anything. So definitely, it's definitely worth it if you want one of these looking lights, because the lettering and the numbers are all blue, so any other color won't show through. And they make these in LED ones, which are exactly like this, overlays, but they're for only thing I found, like in the eBay section or Amazon section, is only for gassers, so which would have a 6,000 RPM one. So made my own, saved $40. Can't go wrong. Okay, we're back in the daytime. This is what it looks like. Everything's all set. Only thing I'm worried about, that obviously I'm pretty sure it calibrates itself, and I'm hoping, or else I'll find out soon because I'll be on the side of the road. But the fuel gauge, I'm not sure if it recalibrates itself or not, but it looks classy. Look at that, cool, clean, and crisp, like 7-Up. Perfect. Like, just add something, and it kind of matches my gauges up here with the little chrome bezel ring there and there. But everything else looks good. Super easy. It's the hardest part is literally the needles and then the little 2 clips. That's it. Everything else is it's not bad. Unless you're doing LEDs, I don't know. Which I'm gonna have to do that someday. But it's real. I had to take it apart again when I scraped it, and it wasn't bad the second time once I got it all set up. But flathead screwdrivers, at least 2 of them are your friend. So it's on. Lights off. But I'll put down a link below to grab everything. Thanks for watching.